but I'm always kicking, bringing my heel back towards my ass, and putting my foot where I want. Be throwing my hands. I'm always gonna check the range, maybe throw a couple of strikes to get their hands up, kick to the body. You create some sort of reaction from your opponent before throwing your kick. I'm gonna address the 3 most basic mistakes a lot of people make that are gonna make a big improvement in your kicking game. I'm Nick from Kicks MMA. I grew up my whole life as a Taekwondo fighter before transitioning into mixed martial arts. So if you want to know the kicks that are actually going to work in a fight, this video is for you. A very simple correction you can make to have a big improvement in your kicks is how you recoil and how you snap your kicks. A lot of people will have nice kicks, but that's where their action stops. They just let their foot hang in the air and drop wherever it falls. To have really nice kicks, especially ones that are effective in a fight, you have to kick and control where your foot lands afterwards. You have options to kick, snap it back. You can kick, snap, and land forward. But I'm always kicking, bringing my heel back towards my ass, and putting my foot where I want it. You get countered a lot during your kicks, or your opponents can easily catch your kicks a lot. It might mean you're not recoiling as well. So keep that in mind when you practice. Another easy fix you can make on your kicks is not telegraphing. Not giving any motions away that let your opponent know a kick is coming. The most common thing I see is people step and then throw their kick. Unless you're stepping with a purpose, maybe to create an angle or change the tempo, throw your kicks without stepping. Keep your knee nice and tight, and I throw right from here. Even if it's a front leg kick, I don't step. I just throw right from the hip. And this is going to be a great way you can land kicks in sparring or a fight without getting countered. Now this idea is very specific towards fighting, but the third easy mistake you can avoid is no empty kicks. An empty kick is just throwing right from the hip. If I'm in a fight, I'm always gonna be throwing my hands. I'm always gonna check the range, maybe throw a couple of strikes to get their hands up, kick to the body. Maybe throw a couple of strikes. If I see they're slipping a lot, I'll throw the hands and then the kick comes up. But if you're trying to land a kick just by throwing a kick, especially if you're fighting someone good, small chance that's going to work. You always want something before you kick, whether it's the hands, whether it's the feint. Make sure you create some sort of reaction from your opponent before throwing your kick. Otherwise, his reaction is just going to be avoid the kick. These were just a few basic techniques that I felt made a big difference bringing my game from Taekwondo into mixed martial arts. So if you like these drills and want to check out more, I have a link in the description to my kicking program where I discuss this and a bunch more to help you land nice kicks in your next fight.